Yeah. If I die tomorrow, I hope you hear these words. I ain't here to flip no birds or sip no serve. Hope the future generations can get this urge. Stay woke, youngin', and avenge these nerds.
Yo.
Buen dias.
How y'all doing?
How are we?
How was
Good.
your guys' weekend?
Hanging in there.
I
How was
got
the
to
week?
see so the Lion King show, the play, is on tour. And because I took for granted the fact that I lived in New York and was like, I can always see that, never watched it. And I got to see that this past Saturday. So I'm
How was
Oh,
it?
nice.
It was good. It was good. It actually gives some extra things that gives it slightly more something to look for, like something that's unique to makes it unique.
I think that's
So
what's
I
cool
thought it
about a
was
lot of
very
the.
good.
I think that's what's cool about a lot of the Broadway productions when they do that, because I got to see was it Mary Poppins on Broadway, and they did a little bit extra from the
Oh,
movie, so it kind of
I
gave you a
want to
little bit
see
of like
that.
more. That was fun.
Mary
That
Poppins
was
is a
fun.
movie I haven't seen in a long time, and I kind of want to watch it now.
It
Sweet
was
Come
Tea
on.
popping.
Sugar.
It was popping. What up, Shy?
What's up, Shy?
Ah,
Only you are laughing at this. I just want you to know.
that's fine. Listen, as long as someone's laughing.
I guess.
See,
What'd you guys do this weekend? Tom?
I saw Tone.
Yes. Seabass saw me. I had
Did
a
you
hacking
guys
cough. I
get
was
to see
dying.
New York Liberty play? Dying. What happened? Are you okay?
Getting sick, getting over sick. I did not see Liberty play. I know they won the championship. The Yankees are in the World Series.
Yes,
So
they're
good
playing the
stuff for.
Dodgers.
Oh, the Mets
Good
didn't make
stuff for
it.
New
Oh,
York sports.
bendito, bendito,
Are,
Fucking
Mets
guys.
are we
fans.
really are we really feeling bad about that?
No.
Okay, so no, I wish I was in at home for that. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
yeah.
apologize if you see me looking down. I have to purchase something on Fortnite for my son because he is holding. We had a bargain. If he continues to read and takes initiative on his own to say he wants to read, after a certain amount of days, he can get a Jack Skellington skin on Fortnite. So that skin's
Buying
going to be
Jack
gone in a
Skellington.
couple days. So I'm picking it up
Mm,
now so that I hold
So
up
that's
my
why you
end of
have
the
it.
bargain.
Yeah.
good job.
Shy
Went
went
to
to
New
New
York
York Comic
Comic Con, and
Con.
my God, I swore the crowd was Saturday, not Sunday, and how it was crowded. No, it's crowded every day now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there's not a single day it's not crowded anymore. It hasn't been
Actually,
like that in many years.
it
Also,
was five.
Shy, I got your
Probably
pictures on
Thursday,
Facebook, and
actually.
I'm sorry I did not respond, but you looked good as number 2. Good stuff.
As
Also,
number two.
Demon Slayer, Upper Moon.
oh
Oh,
yeah. Also to
yes.
New York Comic Con was 5 days this year.
Was
What?
it?
So they added a fifth day, but it wasn't open to the public. It was more of
Press day?
was it industry. So
Oh,
that,
that's
Oh,
nice.
go around. Yeah. So
Was it
that's
on
from what I
Wednesday?
heard that they were. Yeah, that's why I heard that they were doing this year. So it was
That's good
5 days
though.
instead of four, and then because Thursday used to be that was
press day.
what Thursday used to be was industry
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
and then it became four, and then it looks like they brought it back, but it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of vacation time.
Hmm.
Shout
That's
out to
annoying.
Wayward Raven. Shout out to George. Shout out to Dennis Knight. All were at the con. Shout out to Ari. Shout out to Comic Book School. I mean, shout out to Jeff
Everybody was there.
Ryder. Everybody was there. Shout out to them all. They were all killing it. So they were popping. Damn Chris Burgos, all of them. So shout out to all you guys. Johnny C.
Yeah. No, everybody was there.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It was good though. It was good. It looked good. I mean, I haven't gone in so long. I want to go eventually.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've gone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to go back. I'm trying to see about going next year. Want to get back in, but yeah, this year was just not in the books. So Yeah, managed to see Dennis Knight, Wayward Raven, barely found Dennis, was cosplayed as Lulu from the Final Fantasy X. It was so much chaos. Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
belts on belts on belts on belts.
beltastic. They're belting there. But
Her
other
whole
than that,
dress is made from fucking belts.
yeah, that cosplay. No, seeing pictures of it, it was sick. It was sick. So guys who don't know, go definitely check out Shy's page. Cosplay was awesome. Hey, Aurelis.
Hey, Arelis.
I realize.
So
So
for
I
those who are
Guys, I
subscribers to my
just
Switch.
go ahead. What? You said
just looked at
guys.
my fantasy football and I dropped from
Oh,
first base to fourth.
I lost 2 in a row. I'm very frustrated.
5-2. My record is not bad,
Mm.
I'm
but
always
I didn't know I lost this week
I'm
because I
always a
was
winner.
winning. Fucking Mayfield actually had a good game.
Oh,
That hurt
yeah.
me. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always winning at football because you know what? I don't have a favorite football team. I just picked the winner. That's me.
All right.
Listen, when you grow up in a Jets and Giants household, it just sucks.
Yeah,
But
football ain't it in New York right now.
no. Never is. I always pick on my dad. He's a big Jets and Giants fan, so it's just like that sucks. I'm sorry, pops. But other than that, no, catching up on anime this weekend, preparing for a raffle for Patreon subscribers for my Patreon. Gonna try to raffle off some sweet stuff for Halloween. And you know, just weekend was pretty chill this weekend. Just catching up on Dan to Dan, which just started on Crunchyroll and Netflix. Got through halfway on the pilot of The Americans. So just watching stuff on stuff, and then trying to get a watch date with Tone to see if we can all get it. Go see Terrifier.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the?
I don't know what that is.
It's a horror movie. Horror movie. Art the Clown,
Oh,
the black and white clown.
the fact you said horror movie, you lost me already.
Mm.
No me gusta scary.
No me gusta.
No me gusta.
Oh man,
Okay. All right. This Fortnite purchasing is over. Jack Skellington skin has been acquired.
Oh, there you go. Belts on belts
I
on
got
belts. Got a
some.
lot of the people freaking out because people rarely see Lulu. You will see Yuna, Tifa, Riku, but not Lulu. Because the belts.
Lulu is my favorite.
You gonna say
Out
something, Bell?
of the 3 ladies of Final Fantasy X, Lulu was my favorite.
Yeah, Lulu is the best.
Yeah.
Oh, Val, did you see
Like,
that Legend of Zelda is coming out with a Lego set?
We talked about it last week, the deck tree.
excuse me one moment.
Oh, it came in.
Oh, then the X-Men set. So people have been complaining about there's a love-hate relationship with the new X-Men
It's
set.
small.
Yeah, that's the complaint. A lot of
It's
people
small.
feel it's small, but they like the details, but it's just small compared to all the other Marvel sets that came out.
It's because of the licensing.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, wait, let me
Nice.
check off the background. Mm,
There we go. Nice.
there we go.
Wait. Let's get a
So
close.
I haven't started it yet, but I plan on starting possibly soon. This shit is huge.
How many
2,500
pieces?
pieces. I also 2,500. Also
Nice.
cut this baby right here. So
Nice.
excited. This one is 1,100 pieces.
That one's on your
And my
desk
most recent was
in your office.
no. This one's going to be here because I have R2D2 here.
Alright.
Well, I'm going to invest in another shelf. And because I definitely need X-Men, and I recently bought, and I just bought 2 more pieces. The Mario, hold on, I look for it. The Mario, excuse me, 1 second, because I gotta find it. I bought 2 more that I have to have because those are gonna go in my office. Because I have the Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay.
And I have
Yeah.
the Wolverine claws, right? The Wolverine
Yep.
hand. I just bought the Nano Gauntlet.
The Nano
So
Gauntlet.
all 3 hands are gonna be, yep.
You know
And
what?
then I
Let's
have, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, you know what looks cool? I'm really thinking about investing into is the Pac-Man set, the Pac-Man arcade.
Mm, that is cool. That is cool. But I have to be very specific on the types of things I want to invest in because spacing wise, where am I going to put it? Right.
Yeah,
But
I just have Lego City sets in boxes right now until get the space.
here we go. So I just
Oh,
purchased this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So that's exciting. That one's pretty big. I'm going to put that on some shelves I have in my office
Did you get it
alongside
on
joining the
two
other
times
hands.
two times the points? Is
Yes.
there 2 times the
Yes,
points
I did.
thing happening? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Good. Good.
Um,
As one
and
should.
then I'm waiting for November 1st, X-Men Mansion. I'm totally copying. Really excited for that. And I realize Lego has me in a fucking chokehold. So it's
Yep.
great.
you gotta rack them Lego points up. That's what you gotta do.
Thank
So
God
it's
Lego
great.
doesn't have a store credit card.
Yeah.
Bruh. Oh,
Oh, they don't
and no,
need
and
it
then
because
I
it's
use
pay later with PayPal.
I know they do everything. They take everything.
so I also they also you get because I use Rakuten. I don't know if you guys use that. If you don't, let me know so I can send you a bonus score. Um, Rakuten, so I can activate it and I get a percentage of cashback rewards. So it's adding to my points as well. It's just
Nice.
great.
Nice. So yeah, I usually
Yeah.
do if it's a Lego store exclusive, I'll get it through the Lego store. Otherwise, I usually buy it through Best Buy because I can get a percentage off from Best Buy because I have their membership protection plan, like the yearly, the big one, where like all the shit you buy is
Mhm.
protected for 2 years. So you get a discount from there, and then I can use Amex points on Best Buy now. So like I gain Amex points from my corporate charges, and I'm always using my corporate card.
Mm,
So I just rack up the points.
that works.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's been delayed indefinitely,
I've been
and
using
Predator movie is taking its place.
Yep. Budget. No, that's fun stuff. But what you been using, Val? I know that's. Listen, that movie's
uh
been in production hell.
um what was I gonna say? Oh, so you know what? Because you get Apple Card percentage discounts and stuff like that, and I use my Apple Card for pretty much everything. I've been buying my Lego sets with the cashback incentives I get from it.
Nice.
It's almost
Been
done.
an awesome help. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's following Brixie. What he does, he sells some of the sets. He buys like double, and then when they retire, he goes online and sells them. Because that's what a lot of people are doing backhand resell on the retired sets.
Mhm.
Because
Hmm.
people will bid. That's why I got that Target edition of Optimus Prime. I'm not opening it. I was like, it's not for my collection. I'm just gonna resell it when it's ready.
Oh, and I got Bumblebee. Did I show you guys
Ooh.
Bumblebee? I already
Mm-mm.
finished him. I didn't show you guys
Show us
Bumblebee.
the bee.
One moment, please.
I gotta say
But
though, I did like this Lego City car. This looks like an old school
Oh, it's
lowrider.
it looks like a crazy taxi car.
Yeah, it looks like an old school lowrider and all that with the fenders and everything. But I just did that. Little small sets just to play around with. Push, shove, and then got the Renaissance Fairs this Sunday. Yay!
Oh yeah, you going on the
Renaissance Fair.
Pennsylvania one.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I'm amazed how quick the tickets sold out for that one. I was like, oh, just buy the tickets. We'll go. Nope, sold out this date, this date, this day. I'm like, really? Oh shit! Got to really get these tickets. And it's like
Yeah,
rain
no,
or shine, non-refundable.
It gets sold out really fast. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, been to the New York Renaissance Festival. That was pretty dope. Been to the New Jersey one. It was kind of let down because it was an open field. It was intense. Where looking at the Philadelphia one, the Pennsylvania one, it actually looks really legit. Like they even have like a beer
Yeah.
crawl pass you could purchase and everything. They have breakfasts and
It's
bar
been around.
breakfast and stuff like that.
It's been around for a while.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to go. Hugo.
So I have him in
Yeah.
car form right now.
Oh,
But
nice.
here's Bumblebee. And since I already had Optimus and now they're both in car form, so seeing Optimus Lego alongside Bumblebee, it actually is very cool scale too.
Yeah.
Did you know that someone came up with third-party instructions to build the trailer for Optimus
Huh.
to scale and all that?
That means
Yep.
that requires me to have to buy more.
You got to go to Bricklink, buy a bunch of
Yeah.
bricks, then you can buy the thing. But there's another guy too. He's really good at redesigning existing Lego sets. And he did a redesign for Optimus, a redesign for Bumblebee. He redesigned the Hulkbuster set because the Hulkbuster set, the new one that came out like a couple years ago, is like across the board everyone hates it.
Really? Why?
The shape is off because Lego wanted to do a thing where the buildable Iron Man can fit inside the Hulkbuster, but by doing that they need to fit a cavity, and so the chest is really wide. It's not as good as the one from that came out in like 2013 or something. That was a really good Hulkbuster. So this guy, what he did was he made new instructions to make it more to scale or more rational, more curvy, like how it is in the movies. And essentially you just need to buy the set, and that one goes on sale a lot, actually, like 50% off. And you just use those pieces. You don't need to buy extra pieces because sometimes you got to buy extra pieces or extra sets to make, but he's really good designs.
Yeah, a lot of these people who are doing the redesigns for like Lego and all that, like you find like on Bricklink.
You go to Rebrickable. That's where you go.
So there's all these and I think what was it? Lego owns one of them. But apparently people get commission for their designs. If it's like voted by fans on Lego and collectors, they really like your design, you can actually get commission for Lego for your design. There's one couple called T.E.A.V. They sell digital instructions for their stuff and all that too, which I'm like, that's pretty cool. Cheyenne, would like to go to New York Renaissance as a Dark Lord and be a menace. Listen, they'll invite it. They have some pickle guy that goes around too doing jokes with pickles, which has been pretty hilarious, catching them from the Renaissance Fair. So it's been pretty funny. So I'm really excited to go to the Ren Fair. It's been a while.
They do, Hugo. They give you you usually what it is, you pay for the PDF for the instructions, like $20, because like the people did it, and then you go source the bricks from like Rebrickable or something, and they have things where like the person will set up a link which takes you to like Rebrickable or pick a brick or whatever, and it like fills up what you need, but you're paying by brick at that point. So, or if you have an assortment of bricks, you can see what you've got.
But it really depends on the site that you get the bricks, because some of them will be a lot cheaper than others. So they have like a lot of, again, when you go to these channels like Bevan's Bricks and all that, they really are, like Bevan's Bricks made the but no, the Bevan's Bricks, he built the the Chrysler building from 14th Street, that building that looks like he built it to scale in Lego. It is fucking, I think it's about your height, Tone. In Lego.
Really?
Yeah, details and everything. But other than that, man, we could get lost talking about Lego. I am eventually going to build my own Lego city and just document my journey. And just did my first pick a brick order. So, and I was like, you know what? The digital Lego app gives you instructions on how to build stuff. So all you just got to do again is source out the bricks. Wait, do those folks have instructions yet? Answer that. I'm so glad the Roller gets some recognition. Yep. Roller did get somebody trying to build up a list of cosplays now. So, yep. Cheyenne has a huge list of cosplays. And just get your local bodega bricks. Go to Timo. Timo bricks.
Okay. That's okay.
No.
So can I just choose violence every con? Maybe. Who knows? Just don't get caught. Would I love to do Agatha next? I think that would be a dope cosplay. And finally, Hugo, you don't choose violence. Violence chooses you as a vessel. Yes, it does.
Indeed. You don't. Violence finds you.
So I'm still happy I found this though.
Okay.
It's from Berserk.
Yeah. And that Hot Topic. So I got a Buster sword. I got that. Just add into like collections. I just have a bunch of shit that I just need a whole room for.
Yeah, I've learned I need to stop spending on stuff that I don't need.
Guys,
I'm just buying books now.
Maze Landing is home to Spirit Christmas, the spinoff of Spirit Halloween.
So I will say, I did not know it was the first one.
Yeah, it's the first one
because
in our town.
no, it's the first one.
Yeah,
Like the first one, the inaugural Spirit Christmas is in our town because it's all over the place and people keep saying, "Oh, it's Maze Landing. It's in the Christmas tree shop." And I'm like, "What's the big fucking deal? You telling me this isn't the only? You
Hold
telling
on.
me like everyone else
What do
isn't
we
having this?" And apparently,
rewind?
yeah.
What is Spirit Christmas?
So you know Spirit
Spirit
Halloween?
Halloween has realized that they can now infringe on Christmas, and they created Spirit Christmas.
Yeah,
You
it's
mean
a
like
whole
the Halloween store Spirit?
yeah, like you know. So the brand
Yes,
that runs
but now they're
Spirit
doing
Halloween
Christmas.
now it's called Spirit Christmas, and they're testing it
So
out over
now
here in our town.
instead of being only in stores for 3 months, now they can open up to like half a year, providing jobs for half the year.
Ah.
And it's a lot of Christmas stuff. It's like some of the stuff is really cool. They even have like
Did you
hard
go in yet?
Christmas in there. Yeah, I did. They have like hard
Okay.
Christmas ornaments.
We're
They have a
gonna-
lot of stocking stuffers. It's pretty
Yeah, we're
cool.
gonna go.
They have
But
like
apparently it's the first one. Like
yeah.
like it's all over. Like if you look up Spirit Christmas on TikTok, everyone's talking about the one, and it's literally in our town. It's the only thing people that and fucking the other place that we have. I can't remember it now.
Mhm.
The fairy tale place that we have that's near us. Storybrooke Land.
Oh, story. Yeah,
because that's been around. That's been around for like decades. But yeah, like so like everyone that's talking about on TikTok and whatnot, it's the one that's by me and Seabass, which we find hilarious because I thought this makes sense. Why are you only doing this here? Why is this not happening everywhere else? Because it seems like an easy transition.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a test store because I think Spirit is ran by Spencer's, and so Spirit Halloween was done by them. They opened up in a lot of locations, but it's funny that Spirit Halloween occupies the bless you
Thank you.
occupies the space that was formerly known as the Christmas store.
Yes,
So that's why I find it funny. But
for the Christmas tree shop.
Yeah, but it's pretty dope because again they have T-shirts. You can get all your ugly sweaters. You have Dark Christmas, like they had stuff for Krampus and all that. They had retroactive toys. They had like a bunch of cool things there that was just like buying Christmas. It looks like that you could set up photo ops for the kids with Santa Claus. They had little cutouts you can take pictures with. Even for the kids, they had a little cardboard cutout where you could fill out a letter and put it in there to send to Santa. So it's like it's very,
That's
very,
fun.
very Christmas
Cute.
themed. Yeah, so it's a really cute setup. Like I think it's a really fun thing for the family to go to. And if you just love Christmas and want stuff, like they had a bunch of yard stuff, like a bunch of the yard inflatables too.
Oh
So
yeah,
The what?
we gotta pick the floaties.
inflatables.
Yeah,
Got it.
I
got
gotta
it.
pick up some more for the house.
Yeah, they have a movable one that has like a polar bear with 3 penguins, and one of the penguins pops up and pops down. So it was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool vibe in there.
Yeah.
Yes. I was in Hot Topic. That's the only. So Hugo, we have a sad mall here in Maze Landing.
It's
called the
sad
Hamilton Mall.
It's
The
very
only cool
sad.
store to go to is Hot Topics, and if
the
you
comic
want
book store
and the comic book store,
and
yes,
the arcade
yes, those are about the only 3. And
and
if
Spencer's.
So
okay,
it sounds
maybe
like
4.
it's not sad.
It's half sad. It's half
It
sad.
is.
I mean,
It
still,
is.
yeah. Like
No,
what
the
was it?
arcade's cool.
American Eagle left.
The arcade's
Yeah,
cool.
the arcades. You pay it'd be like $10 for an hour.
Yeah, $10 an hour, and it's all classic arcade games, and you get unlimited play. So it's a lot of fun. That's cool.
I have a Sephiroth figurine put somewhere, Cheyenne, so we are tied with that. Spirit Easter, Spirit Arbor Day. Listen, don't give them ideas. They'll do it. They will occupy a dead store to do it just to
Pretty much, it's emo.
For those of you who follow DC Magic users, Madame Xanadu. Wait, so it's not Sad Mall, it's an emo. Yeah, it is.
So Val, you were gonna say something before we got into the. I had said something about books, and then you were gonna say something.
I was.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what that was, though.
You can do it.
Okay.
It's
All right.
there.
Moving on. If it comes back to you, just blurt it out in the middle of the show.
Legos.
We're hoping it's
we
popping
moved
up.
on to books.
I'm hoping it pops up, but I guess not. Okay.
Moving on.
All right.
Yep.
Moving on.
What do we move on to the main event? Does anybody else have anything to add aside from Spirit and all that?
No. No, and no, that's it. Oh, Feel
No one
Better
cares.
Law. That's why Law isn't on.
Feel Better
Oh
Law.
yes.
It's
So
been
he's listening.
25
Yes.
minutes, and we have not mentioned our dear co-host friend Lawrence Bettany Jr. So he is not
Government.
Disrespectful.
he is not feeling well today. He is under the weather. We've put out the bat signal to some people, but I think it'll just be us three. So you're stuck with us.
The beautiful people.
Yeah, that's that. So Feel Better. He might be sleeping. He might be playing games. He might be just not talking. I don't know. But feel better, my friend. Feel better.
Mhm.
Icy hot. Gets the cold away.
No, it's Vicks. Icy hot is for muscle pains, man.
You never know. He's sick. He might be feeling muscle pains.
It's Vicks and
No.
Tylenol.
Yeah, no.
Icy hot is for soreness.
Icy hot. It doesn't for fever.
Not for aches and pains from a fever. That's a different thing.
Yes, from Hugo. Get well, all.
Well, he doesn't know medicine. Fixes everything.
Yes, the tussin, ginger ale, saltine
Robitussin.
crackers,
Yeah.
Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
some chicken.
Listen, yo.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We're here now.
Anyway, all right. So, I guess we are diving. The vapor rub. Yes.
Yes. The vapor rub. Chicken ramen. Yes.
Chicken ramen. All the things to make you feel better.
And a good can of beer.
And of course, what doesn't heal you up on a sick day than laying down on your sofa in the middle of the afternoon and watching either Jerry Springer or Maury Povich. Like those are the two things that you can definitely rely on when you were sick.
Do those still exist?
No, Jerry passed away.
Jerry passed away?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Like last year.
Shit. Oh, wow.
The
Was
one
he still
magic spell that
doing
all
the
Spanish
daytime
people use.
television?
Maury might be doing it, but Karamo from Queer Eye has his own show, and that shit has drama too.
Karamo from Queer Eye.
True story. In high school, I got to go see the Maury
what just
Povich show, the Maury show
My
live.
camera. One second, guys. My camera disconnected.
Okay.
Camera troubles. Oh no. No, I got to go see the Maury show live. That was pretty funny. Seeing that live and how they did it and everything.
Oh.
We got to see the cameraman and all that. So
We
and
lost
behind the
Vmac.
scenes.
We lost Vmac.
Fixing the camera. Fixing the cam.
Fixing the camera.
Getting the clean.
That's what's going on.
Whiskey. That's what's going on.
Sure.
Whiskey.
Okay. Anyway.
Down.
So yeah, we need to figure out this Terrifier thing. And then we're gonna see. I don't know if I'm gonna see Terrifier 3 in the theater. I just want to see it. We'll figure.
I just
it
want
out.
to see it. I don't need to go to the theater to see it. I don't need. And then the other one that's popping up now in the feed is Smile.
Smile. Well, apparently Smile 2, because Smile 1 had the really good campaign.
Yeah.
Their social media, their marketing campaign was really good when it came out, like 2 years ago, when there was always a person smiling.
Yeah, I remember that campain. Just smiling at different random events.
Yeah.
That's fucking creepy.
Yeah. So I think if anything, you, me, and Long can watch at least one or two, one of the Terrifiers something during when he comes up or comes down.
We should
You can watch it as a group.
We should send it to Val and say it's a holiday movie.
No, Val's not gonna watch. She's not do that.
She's not gonna trust any links we send her after that.
No, she won't. All credibility
My
is lost.
sound just.
Technical Tuesdays is kicking
Okay.
in.
I guess.
Yeah, but
I guess
Terrifier. And I think what was it that Law wants to see for Halloween? Talk about
we need to see the Markiplier. Not the Markiplier. The Markiplier movie, which is
What I miss?
we're just talking about the Halloween thing. The one he posted, the one that Law posted, the Markiplier video.
I'm not.
Okay.
No me gusta.
I
Okay.
don't think it's supposed to be scary. It's Markiplier.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be
It's
scary.
just a story.
No me gusta.
It's, a
It's
story
not
people
raw
need
HUD
to know.
regs, you know.
no me gusta.
That was so fucking stupid.
Oh
God, that
Rawhead
was
Rex.
so
You saw the
bad.
zipper in the costume.
That was so bad,
The fuck!
man.
I forgot that he pissed on the priest.
That movie was terrible, bro. Terrible. Terrible. I can't believe I watched that shit. You know, it's so bad that it plays on YouTube. No one is ceasing and desisting that thing to come down. That's how bad that shit is.
No
You know?
entiendo.
There was I think it was before you joined the show.
Before it joined, we
I
had
think it was like two it was like 2 Halloweens ago, right?
yeah. It was
So we all had like a list of shitty Halloween movies to pick from. Me,
each picked
Seabass, and
one.
Long. And we all picked one that we had to watch and then talk about it and shit on it on the Halloween show. And so I had Rawhead Rex, which was
the worst one.
Which is the worst one. I don't know. I can't get my hour and a half back from my life from that bullshit. But it's like this dude who's in England or Scotland or Ireland takes his family to some random ass town, and there's this fucking demon called Rawhead Rex just fucking shit up, killing everybody. But like you see, it's like the costume is terrible. You see the zipper. There's like this ridiculous priest, and then at like the end of the show, at the end of the movie, the priest is like standing in front of Rawhead Rex, and Rawhead Rex literally pisses on him. Just gives him a golden shower. Like, and the last quarter of the movie, the last 15 minutes of the movie, I'm like, I did not see that happening a mile away. It's terrible. It's a fucking terrible movie. I saw it as like a 4K Blu-ray release. I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What was it that was the one where it's like the kid gets eaten? It's like
yeah, because the kid gets eaten in the car because he left the kid. It was so stupid.
It's a really bad movie.
It's really bad. It's.
I'm surprised you didn't like it, Seabass.
I know it was a bad movie. I blocked that movie out of my head.
He saw it. He's seen it before.
I've seen it many years ago. Blocked it out of my head. So remember the time of the video store. We all remember that, right? Go in there, you rent the VHS or the DVD, like a Blockbuster or anything like that. And sometimes there's the B section of movies to watch when like, okay, I need a movie to watch. You go to the horror section and you had this movie, Rawhead Rex. It looked cool. The minute you pop it on, they're like, oh, it's one of those movies. It's gonna be bad, but it's gonna be train wreck bad that you could be there with friends drunk and just make fun of the shit out of it, which is what we did. Johnny C can co-sign on that because again, it was fun to make fun of that movie, and that's what got Johnny C to talk about that one of his friends made a movie that actually got released on Amazon.
Yeah. Rawhead Rex, $22 for 4K. Absolutely not.
You can see the zipper on the suit very clear.
Not absolutely not.
I would love to know if they did an episode on Paul Scheer's channel called How Did This Get Made? Because they make fun of movies like that. And it's like, yo, what were they thinking? How did this movie get made? How did they okay the budget? What was the studio thinking? When I got to see them live when I lived in New York, and one of the movies they covered was Hercules Goes Bananas, or known as Hercules in New York, which was Arnold Schwarzenegger's first movie where he played Hercules. And when he first did the movie, he couldn't speak English, so they dubbed over him. And then he redubbed the voice later when he could speak English. This movie was so bad as well because, again, he fought a guy in a bear costume, which they were like, oh, it's a bear. He's fighting a bear. You can clearly tell it's a guy in a bear costume. They had a guy selling pretzels out of a wicker basket. And the character's name was called Pretzi. And
it's the one they're walking in the middle of Central Park, right?
Yeah, and then Zeus has his lightning bolts are rhubarb. Plastic rhubarb. That's what they are. So, yeah, it was another bad movie. I mean, it's, bad movies are fun sometimes to make fun of, laugh, and like, wow.
I'll pass. I find that life is so short that I don't want to waste time on things I don't like. I would rather watch something I enjoy.
But sometimes the bad stuff are hidden gems that will make you laugh and laugh and laugh. And with that, let's get to Agatha.
Yes. Let's get to
God.
Agatha. All right.
Oh Jesus.
All right. While we are talking about episodes 4, 5, and 6, all of them are good. I think a lot of us really. I don't know if we're really going to be talking about the reveal that was that was confirmed in episode 5 and then elaborated on in episode 6. On who,
which we knew in episode 1. You and I.
Yes. Which other people knew as well, and the whole internet was pretty much wrapped around the fact that that he is Wiccan.
Yeah. And again,
Yes.
it was a great reveal, but I think it's the storytelling to the reveal. So even though people knew, it's just how they did that storytelling.
Yeah.
How he became Wiccan, which I was just like, oh, that makes sense. That's pretty dope.
And that's fine.
I love it.
And that's fine. He could be Wiccan, and we can know it. And it's really just like, people who are really immersed in the content, right? But that's fine, because we're just like, all right, well, how are we gonna bridge that gap, right? Because like that reveal, that oh shit reveal isn't meant for people who are watching everything, who are analyzing, who are watching videos and stuff.
Jay Bobart. I don't think yet. There's a theory about who Rio is that's circulating on the internet, and
which also is good.
She's death. She's death. Yeah, I think she's death. Period.
Well, that's the theory.
And the way how the show's being written is rewritten like like an actual.
You don't like it?
Show.
You like it? I like it. I think so. There's a reason. What may be interesting and why Rio isn't shown, she doesn't actually exist to anyone else.
Yeah. Unless she at some form have to, because
didn't the other witches recognize Rio?
No, she just popped up like when what's her face died.
When they did the summon.
Yeah.
But she popped up when what's her face died. It could be that she manipulated whatever her body was to form her body, because remember, she came out from the dirt where what's her face was buried. And again, there are just a lot of hints.
Sharon, Mrs. Hart.
Yeah.
Sharon.
So there was one hint when Rio was like, that's not your, when she goes, Agatha, he's not your son. And then there was another one when Agatha was like, don't take him, when she looks at her, because it's like, so there's like all these hints.
And she's been gone since Alice died.
Yeah. And then
so
also
she had to go help Alice pass.
And then there's also the blade. So if you notice, they've been showing the tarot card of death, and her blade is curved. And when Rio comes on the scene, her blade is curved.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty interesting if that's the reveal that they're going with, because again, Mistress Death was always linked to Thanos. Mistress Death is linked to a lot of characters. She's linked with Deadpool because she had a relationship with Deadpool in the comics. So it's gonna be interesting to see that reveal, if that's where they're going at with this character.
Yeah.
But as far as it goes, I don't think she appeared to Wiccan, because when they did that last episode, it was kind of interesting to see his perspective of what was going on in episode 1 when they got to that point.
Yeah, I thought that was a really
that
solid.
was a fun episode.
That was a solid switch. Like you got his backstory of how he became, and then you got everything from episode 1, but from his perspective, and seeing Agatha act everything out, looking fucking nuts.
Crazy.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But what was so episode 4 was in the house, and they were revealing the secrets, and again we see Agatha's mother come along. We see them being chased into the house. So what would you guys solid thoughts on that episode and everything?
I thought that was 5, right? Because that's before.
That was 5. No, that was 4. 5. No. What was 4 again?
5 is the reveal. 6 is the backstory. 4 is the 4 is where
they had another trial.
They did the trial and they did the song.
Yes.
The song trial.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yes.
That song has become a bop on the internet. Everybody's been going down the road, and they did a mixture with that and Lady Gaga.
They did?
Someone did a mix.
Oh.
You know how people do it to do like
I thought she actually did. Okay.
No. But the cast did perform it live though at one of the D20 at the I think at
Oh
D20.
yeah, okay.
And that's been circulating too.
I mean, they're all recorded because like even it's on Spotify and it's playing on the Disney playlists and stuff. Because it popped up today when we were driving the kids to school. So
yeah, it's definitely so
Really?
it was
yeah. Like the one from episode 2, the version from episode 2 when they sing it to open the path. That's the one that's on Spotify.
It's nice.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to remember episode 4 because I think it was kind of like half in and out of 4.
well, that was the one. So I think this was
It
the
was
trial
the
more
fire
for
one.
Yeah, it was the music trial with the demon.
Yeah,
For Alice. Yes. So she had to kill the generational curse that killed every woman in her family.
Yeah.
She protected her by doing the song and making it public, and her whole fan base were her coven. Yeah.
Which I think that was a nice nod more to like her backstory and everything, and it kind of like brings more of the character because like again after she's learned that with she was shut off in the beginning before, but learning this and that her mother had did that, the character became more open with everybody, which I think was nice writing for the character of her story and all that. So it wasn't just purely focused. Oh, we're gonna focus on Agatha. No, because I believe the trial before that was what's her face trial, who does the potions and everything, because she had to make the potion to counteract the poison.
Yeah, and that's
do you purposely not learn any of their names? Because
No,
everybody seems to be a what's her face.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No.
Potions lady. And then you got the
he knows Agatha and he knows Rio. That's it. He knows
that's it.
And Wiccan. That's it.
And Mephisto, he's there somewhere.
Yeah.
Jennifer. Her name is Jennifer.
Wait.
Potions lady.
Why did Agatha's mother blast her after seeing Agatha drain the whole rest of the coven? Is that to show that Evanora wasn't in the right in her right mind? I believe so, because again, in that episode, I believe that was episode 5 now, I believe it was Agatha's trial.
Yeah.
She has this whole thing with her mother where her mother thinks that she was evil. Yep. And was trying to like banish her and all that. I don't think they knew the full extent of her powers though. Like if you hit her, that it zaps your powers, because again, we do see an example of that when Val who bit the dust in that one. I'm sorry, we're gonna mess up the name. I'm gonna put the names.
No,
Alice bit the dust in that one.
Are you talking about Alice or are you talking about Sarah? Sharon. Oh yeah, Alice. She is the one that that Agatha killed.
Because she gave her power to save her, and then Agatha drained her power, but she is claiming allegedly that she not drained her on purpose.
I have no control.
And that's the
Do we believe that?
That's something we have to see. Like, which it did.
I don't know.
But as a kid, when she's
being
attacked by the COVID,
I feel like episode 1.
No, as a kid,
well, as a kid, I don't think she had control of the power. But also too in this episode, it could have been that she was being driven mad by her mother, because remember, she was also possessed.
No, fuck all that shit. First of all, we're talking about Agatha Harkness, who is a murderer. Okay, she is a queen witch, right? She back in Salem, she drained all of their powers because she was already in possession of the Darkhold. She already had her son taken for the Darkhold. They were punishing her because of the Darkhold, and she drained all of their powers on purpose. She did the same thing to Alice when she got expelled. When she expelled her mother from her while she was trying to help her, and was like, "Oh shit, power, give it to me now," and did not stop. She doesn't think about other people. It's what benefits her.
I feel like there's more to that story, but we're gonna see.
As far as it goes, I'm saying that in the coven, when she was at the stake, she totally did that on purpose. And I don't so like that's totally done on purpose. We saw that in WandaVision. Like that there's no explanation there. I do though am questioning if she did it on purpose in episode 5. Whether it was on if it was definitely like 100% on purpose, or like whether she drained it and then hold on, she drained and then she like, because she hasn't had power in 3 years, she didn't know how to turn it off.
It was like, oh yes.
You know? Like I think there was definitely like I don't you know,
Well,
I don't know.
the whole thing about the Darkhold is that we have seen that, first of all, Wanda's had it. We've seen that they've mentioned Doctor Strange from alternate realities has had it, and it's always leading to the fact that the Darkhold corrupts you. So we don't know if this action that when she killed the Coven, if it was her pure action or it was her being influenced by the Darkhold to do this. So it's, again, we know that Agatha after that has a craving for power and all that, but again, is this effects of the Darkhold with her having it in her possession. The other thing too is that, again, this is her
So
trial.
people who seek out the Darkhold are people who seek out power. Period. So she's always been this way before she even got the Darkhold. The Darkhold just gave her power. She traded her fucking son to get this power. This is not like all of a sudden. No, she's just a good actress and knows how to play her role. Like, she's not a good person, period.
I'm not saying she's a good person. I'm saying actions, you know, and Darkhold and stuff.
I'm not saying she's a good person. I'm just saying that in episode, if she had did this in episode 1 or 2, I'd be like, she 100% did it on purpose, trying to kill her. And I'm saying in episode 4, I don't think she 100% wanted to kill her. I can't sit here and say she did it 100% to kill her. And she kind of
I don't think I don't think she intended to kill any of them in the sense that this was how it's going to happen. But she saw an opportunity when it was happening and took full advantage, and that was intentional.
Yeah. No, I agree to that.
Yeah, I mean, there's more to the story. We got to wait. There's more.
Oh, I mean, what else do I not know that's happening?
I don't believe they're all dead. They gotta come back.
Alice is dead.
They're all dead.
Alice is dead.
No,
they're not all dead.
Aren't the other ones dead too? Because
Jennifer
because didn't she say
no, because they're gonna. They're coming back. No, they're not dead. Just like she came out of the tar, the other two are also going to come out of the tar. There's supposed to be a Wizard of Oz themed inspired episode coming, and it's supposed to be the tarot card reader lady's trial.
Oh, okay.
Which, by the way, the reveal on her in that episode, that was so she was the one that put the whole fucking sigil on him. But she put the sigil when
they all showed up. They all showed up in that episode.
In some form of way.
It's funny because I don't think this is Agatha's coven. I think it's Wiccan's coven.
Yeah.
He put them all together.
I believe, he put them all together. But the thing is that Wiccan never met her, the tarot lady, but she had ties to his previous self. Because remember, she put the sigil on him before he died and before Billy.
But her magic is attached to him now.
Yeah.
At that time, her magic with that spell is attached to him.
So it could have been inadvertently something that was done with this coven, because again, when he was looking up different spells, when he was looking up for Agatha, I mean, and just every single thing, they might have just attached him to create that coven, like you said. But yeah, it was very interesting to see that she was the one who created the sigil. So what did the sigil actually do? I think from the sigil was supposed to hide him from other witches, and that's what the
so Lydia knew he was going to be split in two, basically. She said you have two lifelines. She saw the future of him being in danger because of this, and so protected him from it happening or people knowing who truly was.
People knowing who he truly was, because he couldn't say his real name.
Yeah.
Well, people who are of magic, just like he couldn't say, because anytime he said either name, because at the end they show him say both William Kaplan and he says Billy Maximoff, and both was protected.
Were both protected, or just Billy was protected?
I think he was protected in general, because remember in that episode he
both names.
He said his name, she couldn't hear it, but yet we saw from that perspective.
She said, "Come again,"
and then he said Billy Maximoff.
Yeah,
And
he
that was
said
also
both
good.
names. The first time he says William Kaplan, and she goes closer to him to say it again, and then he says Billy Maximoff the second time, and both was protected.
And I think he realized
That was in
that
episode
she
6.
didn't understand his name. I think he realized that right there and then when he did that. But like Agatha had told him.
No, but he already knew.
Yeah.
He already knew he had this sigil on him. I think he was testing it in both because he's been researching it. He had drawings about it. He already knew what this sigil meant.
Which would make sense why he said his actual name, Billy Maximoff.
Yeah.
But like she said, like, you know, even like no witch knows if they casted it, like, you know, even the caster wasn't going to know that they casted it because it completely blocks them off from knowing that
Lilia didn't know. She's the one who did it.
Yeah. But now that he broke it, it's going to be pretty interesting from there. But man, he had the only party.
Yep. It was also good to see
out the
a blast from the past. What's him?
Quicksilver.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. It was good to see Evan Peters show. I knew it was Evan Peters when they said, oh, they're going to go they found a guy. I was like, oh, it's Evan Peters' character. They're going to see him, and he turns around. He's all screwed up.
I didn't know that.
That was funny.
No, what was hilarious, he's like, I'll give you half price to my stand-up.
It was a one-man show.
It's like, she can keep my Bowflex. That was a good scene. That was a good scene.
Yeah. I really like that they gave us a nod of Evan Peters as Quicksilver in WandaVision, but I'm glad that they didn't have him play Quicksilver. They just have him play. It's just he's a funny actor. He's cool. Like with all his roles he gets to play. He's just a good actor. And it's
we'll see. It'll be interesting
Boner.
if they have if they do have
Boner picture 10. Did you see her shirt afterwards?
Who?
Her shirt when they show Billy's when his flashback of what really happened, and Agatha's shirt said Boner family reunion picture tent.
Yeah.
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't.
I forgot about that.
Because she's living in his house. Evan's house. She's living in, and so everything in there is his. And so she has his family reunion shirt. His name is Boner. His real name anyway. Well, he's not Peter Maximoff, obviously, but
yeah.
But it's interesting to learn the reason why Billy wants to go to the Witch's Road, because now he's trying to find Tommy.
Yeah.
It's not his mother, it's not his it's not Vision. He's looking for his brother.
Yeah. It'll be interesting if Tommy had the same thing. Like he also found a body.
Right.
Or like through Wanda's magic found him a body.
But I think that's like when everything was going down. Yeah. But I think that everything was going through, then that's why he's probably saying, because he's probably still sensing Billy is out there. Tommy is out there and is going to try to see about maybe finding him a body. Because in the comics, I think they were reincarnated.
That makes sense for what they're doing.
No, because in the comic books, Mephisto's involved, and they have a piece of Mephisto's soul in it. So what they created in the show gets it as close correlation, and I like the way they did it actually, and him passing immediately as Wiccan's coming in.
Yeah, I thought that was great. I thought let me see.
There has to be a twist of Lilia's.
There has to be some twist to Lilia's character. Patty Lapone, and has severely underused so far. Yes, Lilia's character, she knows more than she realizes she knows because she can see into the past and future. I think that she gets so convoluted in it. So, like, we've heard outbursts and we've heard things about what she's doing, and for somehow it all twists in throughout the series. But so we may already know she's
or you can see like where her visions are coming from. Like
also
who is she
remember,
right? Like she said,
yeah. I was gonna say it calls back to that first episode when that first trial. She saw something, which you got a brief vision of what she saw, because each of them saw something in that house for the when they had to put the potion.
Well, she saw her as a younger version, and also like a death as well. She saw death.
Yeah.
And then like the most recent thing that she said something was Towers reversed, and something about the tarot card, because I was watching New Rockstars, I think it was. Yes. New Rockstars, and they were talking about some of the tarot cards that are shown in the opening credits. and there's a tower card, and there's a death card, and all of this stuff. And then she mentioned something about the tower reverse. So I don't know what it. She sees things, and there's certain things that gives us hints earlier than what it really happens.
Also, too, again, it's thinking about what vision did she have when she met Billy for the first time, and because again,
the one she said when she broke character, right? When she wasn't doing the act.
Yeah, because I think it's just little hints of something there that maybe that there's just more that she's going to be revealed with that character. Who knows? Because she was the one who also gave him the list for the Coven.
Yeah, she did.
Coven.
Kevin.
No, it's Coven.
It's just Coven.
Calvin.
Coven.
Claven.
No.
Just Coven. The Coven. Like the COVID, but the Coven. COVID-19.
Oh fuck! But no, I'm loving how the show is shot. I'm loving how everything. It's just
basically Leah put this
seems
whole
that way
series into motion. She sure did.
Yeah,
but she sure did.
It seems that way.
But she sees it because when she reads William's future in the bar mitzvah, in her crystal ball, you see Billy in the future. Do you guys catch that? There's a vision of Billy with his clothing is how he's dressed in today's time, not how he was dressed in that bar mitzvah.
I did not catch that.
Yeah, I did not catch that. I gotta have to go back. You know, there's always little things they sneak in there, and it's like or put in there. And it's easy to miss stuff that first go around. But no, like I said, I'm liking.
See if there's a snippet somewhere. I caught it.
But I'm liking how the show is shot. I'm liking how they're doing the story pacing with it because each episode's feeling full. Where previous shows, some of them didn't feel like a full episode. But again, it gets exciting to know, okay, I can't wait for the next reveal. Which again, I'm just ready for them just to drop the whole thing with Audrey Plaza and be like, she was the Lady Death all along because they feel like that's what they're hinting at. That's where they're going with.
We know that's what's coming.
Yeah. It's just how they're going to reveal it. Just like how they did the whole Wiccan reveal. But it's kind of sad too when you see that episode. The whole Wiccan reveal is like the fact is that he's kind of living a double life. He has to pretend to be Billy Kaplan, but he knows that he's also Billy Maximoff.
Hey, at least the first names match.
Yeah, but it's kind of sad. Like he had to lie to these people about their kid, like make them think that their son is still alive when actually he's passed on. The fact and you're getting hints of that future love story if when we get hulking, which you're seeing there in this.
He's not hulkling.
No, I know he's not hulkling, but I'm just saying future hints.
Eventually, if we get Young Avengers.
Yeah.
I just loved how like Disney was like, we do not want to deal with aging kid actors, so we're just going to throw Wiccan into an adult's body.
Already an adult body that looks like he's super young.
Yeah. But again, it makes sense the way they did it to age him up.
Freaky Friday over there, man, because like he has to learn all these things. He had a jump start. He had a 5-year jump start.
And then what was it?
Pretty much.
3 years, and then 3 years passed from that. So
yeah. But like he at least had 3 years to figure it all out.
Yeah, that must have been a tough 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean, again, like I said, I'm liking the show. I'm liking how the pacing is going. Again, Witch's Road has become a bop. The idea of and again, just how they filmed that episode from Billy's perspective, how he saw it, like how he go through. They got that joke there. He's like, I want to be back, throwing him back in the closet again.
Oh,
he's like, it's just funny how they did. And then in Agatha's perspective, she was running, keeping up with him that they were running, but then they showed in his perspective, she can barely catch up to him.
That was hilarious.
And again, you give it up to
like, oh, got a cramp. Oh, got a cramp. And he didn't even get hit by a car. He ran into a car door.
Yeah.
And they both fell. It was an interesting reverse of turn of events.
Yeah, and there was a video going around that they showed it side by side how she viewed things because she was in the hex, and how he was viewing things, and it was just funny seeing it. They were like, they don't know. There has to be outtakes that he must have cracked up in some form of way, because like when she was all up in his face, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
there's no way he had to. There had to be sometimes he
Yeah,
he
'cause
cracked
she's
up.
acting.
I love her.
Yeah,
She's acting. Is her character so like her detective character just doesn't give a shit.
Catherine is just an amazing actress. She's just, I love everything she's done in this series. Everything. Like,
I'm glad
she's been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, when she first came on as Agatha in WandaVision, she was great, and this is just an icing on the cake because of the fact that now she, first of all, it's her show. We're getting to see her embody the character even more, because now she's not just a side character like we got in WandaVision, and it's just again, yes, Catherine.
No, but she'll be. I mean, she could be that.
She is killing this role.
That teacher character for Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that this is that when you have
what's the character? Isn't she actually the character who she babysat the kids for a bit? No, in the comic books.
Same, Jay.
Yeah. What did she was?
She's awesome in Parks and Rec.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's freaking great.
And the other thing too is like she's again, she's been able to embody this character where she's become very beloved. That a lot of people wanted more of her, similar to how Hiddleston did Loki. More people wanted more Loki, and I feel like I feel like with what we're getting with Agatha, we're gonna definitely see more of her, if not in her own show, in some form of way as a guest star in another Marvel property that has to deal with magic and everything. Because I'm not mad at it. I again, she's been killing it with this character. And the fact is this, someone had pointed out, like, since they didn't, I think you pointed it out too, Val, that they didn't really get to develop Agatha Harkness too much in the comics. Kind of gives her free reign.
She's probably going to get her own comic run.
Yeah. After this, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agatha's going to be an Avenger. Especially she's going to be a Secret Defender. She's going to be an X-Men.
We don't know when we're getting Wanda. When we're getting Wanda again. So, like, having an interim... Which
we're not.
Will probably fill that gap because we don't know when because Wanda buried herself in a
there are rumors that Wanda may appear in Doomsday. I mean, yeah.
There's rumors everyone's gonna appear in those two Avengers movies. Like,
but they're rumoring that
White Vision's showing up too.
White Vision will show up.
Mahershala Ali's Blade. He'll make his first on-screen appearance.
I'm so sorry, man. The only time we got him as Blade was that voiceover.
The one voiceover in Eternals, and Eternals 2 got shit canned. Just this random celestial just shows up in the atmosphere of the Earth, snatches all these people, dips, and everyone's like,
do anything with Agatha's backstory. They literally can do anything.
Yeah, they can
with her backstory because she is not a fully fleshed out character. She has small appearances and small things in the comic runs, and this show is probably going to define the character in the comic books now,
which is also,
it'll be really cool because we'll actually be able to get that different. They can do a lot more in the comics than in the show with her.
It's one of those things where it's like there's a lot of Marvel characters they can actually do that with, because there's a lot of characters that don't have that established background that you can get away with doing more with them on TV. And Agatha is one of those characters, and it'll be interesting to see if they take that as a lesson to do that with other characters that they have floating around in there and to reinvent them. But what was it?
What's really fun is it's because so many people aren't so attached. There is no storyline. We're having fun with watching what they create with this, right? Yeah. As opposed to when we're pissed off, like, why'd they fucking do this? Or why'd they change this? Like, what they did with Rogue. And because they have already like something fleshed out, realistic, what we already know as a comic book loved character. And when they bring them to the screen, it's disappointing a lot of the times. So they can do so much with these smaller characters and really create bigger stories with them.
Yeah, and I'm just interested to see what they do. Plus, also too, again, we know the MCU is not going to be like the comics, but Kevin Davis, I gotta pull up that comic. Shocked that SARS that the DC Penguin didn't make it onto the Nielsen's ratings at all. It's probably
I
because
haven't
it's
even
streaming.
watched
but
it.
I've
I
been
just
hearing
heard-
good things.
I
I've
heard
been
good
hearing good
things.
things, and it's on the watch list. I was just waiting for the episodes to all drop
I've heard
because I just want to see it as a movie.
I forgot the actress who is really good as Falcone's daughter.
Yeah.
Like
It's
apparently
there-
everyone's talking about her. Like she's amazing.
Yeah, there's been nothing but good things coming
Yeah.
about the Penguin.
I'll watch it eventually.
No,
see,
like
there's
legit,
a-
like no
These
bullshit.
actors
They're
are
saying
really
like it's
good
really good. They're
sensation.
saying it's really good. Like I didn't think it was gonna be good because I haven't watched it. That's why I didn't watch it initially. And then everyone's been talking about it consistently.
Yeah. So this other one, Jay says, I've seen theories that Agatha's drain ability is a mutation. I wouldn't be surprised if they link that because if you go back to WandaVision, they do kind of hint that because Agatha asked her, like, where did she get her power because she didn't have it before.
Oh yeah, 'cause she didn't learn
because they
it.
hinted that she was a mutant in the show. Hugo, anything's gonna be better than Joker
the
2.
Joker 2.
Did y'all watch that shit?
No,
I still
I'll
haven't
watch
seen
it.
the first one.
I'll watch it on streaming.
So-
just to say I watched it.
So Jay, I just
I
have to
might
say
watch it. I didn't care for the Batman.
the Batman's gonna be.
I know why
I
you
enjoy-
did not care.
No,
for the
I
Batman, but
enjoyed the Batman. The Batman was surprisingly very good.
yes.
Although I think what was the villain in this?
The Riddler.
The Riddler.
I didn't feel Riddler vibes. I felt more
Serial killer? Just regular serial killer vibes.
yeah,
It's-
I guess that's
It's
what
tough
I
because
guess.
it's the first
Some
Batman.
jigsaw
It's the
shit.
first.
That's what it was.
It's the first Batman movie to follow the detective thing, but I mean, I could feel that because we have
No,
so
I
many
enjoyed the
different.
Batman.
We have so many different Batman movies that have come out. But other than that, yeah, we talked about Blade.
I think
it's
that's
off
the
docket.
first.
I don't know if people would.
I think that's the first.
I think people would have. I think people would have
Not
given it a chance
shocked,
with
surprised.
Mahershala casted. With everyone loving the original 2 Blade movies.
You know what's funny is Deadpool. Wesley Snipes makes a comment that he's gonna be always the one and only. Never ever will we
No, but
see anyone else.
I know,
And
but
then
that's
now
here's
it's
the thing.
scrapped.
but it's been having production issues
Yeah,
for
it's
so
been in
long
production hell.
for that joke to work.
Yeah,
Right, but now it's a reality, so it's even funny.
I mean, they're saying
I
they're
mean,
trying to
it's-
get him his 4th movie.
yeah, Ryan Reynolds is pushing for that. But
I'll
it just
watch.
sucks
I
because that
will
movie,
watch a Wesley
It's
Snipes.
really
Blade
been
4.
in production hell. It's lost directors. It's lost writers. Mahershala Ali's been very involved. They've been very involved with trying to make this a good movie, but it's just taking so long. I mean, he had the voice cameo in Eternals, which was the only thing we got.
I didn't need to
And
figure out like where the fuck are all these vampires at?
yeah,
Unless
And-
they do a Fantastic Four and it's another universe.
yeah, I feel like that's the route they need to go because I think they're going to test out Fantastic Four first with how that works for them, and then eventually see where they go
Those
with
people can
Blade.
kick
but I
fucking
think
rocks. All right,
are rooting for
I want the
Captain
movie
America,
to do
yeah.
well. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope it does well.
I think it will. I think
You
it
know?
will.
uh,
I think there's a lot of young
There's
kids excited to see this new Captain
Yes,
America.
I do think there's a lot of people who are
And-
excited to
yeah.
see Anthony Mackie in
Right.
his full movie
Yeah.
as Captain America.
Right. And I think it will do very well. I'm gonna go watch it. I'll support it 100%. I'll probably watch it more than once.
But it's another movie too that Marvel is not is, and again I think people are not testing it well because they're very tied with Chris Evans. They cut out a lot of stuff and they're redoing some shoots again. But again, I want it to do well because I think it's just going to be overall better for storytelling. And Anthony Mackie deserves it. He made the joke.
Yeah.
He's like, "Why did Robert Johnny come back?" He's like, "He should have waited the day after Comic-Con to drop that news. Let me have it, man." But I'm excited to see it. I want to see with the Red Hulk. I want to see where they go with it. This is the first time that they're talking about the hand that was in the Eternals, and this is going to introduce the concept of adamantium into the MCU.
Adamantium.
Yes, like what I said.
Adamantium. That sounds like
Yeah.
a fucking medicine.
It gets the
You
cough
had your
out.
daily dose of adamantium today.
It gets your cough out.
Side effects include heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and death.
Diabetes.
You go.
Oh, God.
go.
So Blade 3 got vampire Pomeranians. What might Blade 4 get us? Vampire New York rats. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. We just skip
Hopefully
Blade
not.
3. We just skip Blade
Skip
3 and
that, yeah.
we go from Blade 2 to Blade 4, where Wesley Snipes' eyes aren't digitally added on. You know, we don't
add
need
that to the list, Hugo. Adamantium. What the fuck?
Listen, I
TM,
make new
TM.
shit. That's it. Put it on a shirt. There we
No,
go.
no. It's not new shit. It's just sad shit.
It's dumb shit.
It's adamantium.
It's dumb fun shit. There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Okay,
come
so
on.
we're leaving Marvel.
So
Going back to DC. From Kevin, do you
I mean,
think
that's
Warner
not-
Brothers
Do you
going to
think
have a
Warner
comeback with
Brothers
James Gunn's
DC gonna
Superman?
come
I mean,
up
with all the
with
fucking
this?
superheroes he's adding to this thing, he's trying. He's adding everybody. We're getting Nathan Fillion as a Green Lantern. He's like, I'm giving every fanboy something. It's the wrong Green Lantern, but it's still Nathan Fillion as a Green Lantern.
I think it's gonna be Guy Gardner. That's who he's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
be.
Guy Gardner. Yeah, that's who he is.
I mean, I think what he's trying to establish is that this DC world that he's going to be directing has already been established, because he's like, have to redo a whole origin story just makes no fucking sense at this point. Because
Just
it's like
jump in, man.
Yeah, that's what
Just
it
jump in.
seems he's doing right now. Now, James Gunn has done well with obscure characters. He did well with Guardians. He did well with Peacemaker. So it's going to be pretty interesting. So again, I am hoping that this does well, because at the end of the day, all of us win as fans if they're succeeding, because we
Yes.
already seen all the fuckery that DC has dropped that does not make sense. It just Warner Brothers just let him be. Do not interfere. And just see what James Gunn
I
can
just
do.
hate. Look, I agree. I think we all win if it does well, because I don't want it to fail. I just want solid superhero stuff. I do hate though that we are eventually going to get a James Gunn Batman when we have the Robert Pattinson Batman, which will be getting a sequel and like making this an Elseworlds, when they should just like can the Elseworlds shit and just bring him in and make him your Batman instead of casting another dude to be Batman next to Robert, because then that doesn't make sense.
I'm tired of doing
shit.
doing Batman and Superman over and over and over again. Way over seeing that.
Give me different DC characters. It's that time. We should be
even if we're doing Batman and Superman, give me some other fucking villains, man. Like, come on, give me some other villains I haven't seen on screen. Like, I think they're apparently doing Mr. Freeze in the Batman 2. I think that's been the rumor that they're doing Mr. Freeze. But like, give me a Clayface, or give me a
Yes.
Shit I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, give me someone who I haven't seen.
Yeah,
Superman, give me Bizarro. Give me, Parasite. Give me
and that's the theory.
Oh my god, Brainiac, for the love of fucking God. Can we get Brainiac, please? Like, I don't understand why it's so hard.
They said, I remember having, and I think I had this conversation with Benitez, that Bizarro should have been the villain for Batman versus Superman.
100%. That should have been Bizarro. They should have just made Michael Shannon's character Bizarro. It just made the most sense. I was like, oh, it's gonna be Bizarro, and it was like, no, it's Doomsday. Jokes
Mr.
on
Multiplex.
you.
Yeah, I can't spell that name either, Hugo. Mr. Multiplex. Mistiplex. The little
what?
The little thing that Mr. Mistiplex from he's like the magical character. You guys say his name?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's a hard name to say.
Yeah,
I
just give me some. Just like let's just go for it, man. DC is so wide. Just give us something that's solid, something cohesive. You're not trying to like you're not competing against Marvel. Stop competing against Marvel. Y'all need to compete against yourselves.
Well, they must
do better. Like, that's it. No one is comparing you to Marvel anymore. We're past that. We just want good, solid shit. Comic book movies are going to be here forever. So let's just have good DC movies. And that's it. Like, that's all we want. And we want to have continuity.
Just beat Sony. That's it. Just beat Sony.
Beat Sony. Beat Sony. Because Sony thinks they're still players in this. With Craven being pushed to Christmas or whatever year or whatever it's happening, and Venom happening, with fucking they're adding Null to this, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Yo no entiendo.
You're still gonna watch it.
I'm still gonna watch it, but no entiendo.
So apparently, Null
Why are
is
they
going to be
adding
here.
Null?
Well,
Why are they adding
apparently-
Null to
don't-
this?
Apparently, Null's going to probably be here for a while because apparently Null's rumored to be the villain for Spider-Man 4.
I thought they were doing
Because-
street level. What the fuck are they doing with Null?
It's because it's Sony, man. Because Sony still has a lot of majority rights of controlling Spider-Man, and
No,
it just
the
seems
last rumors we heard was that Kevin was fighting with them to keep it street level because they
And-
wanted
and I
the
think-
they wanted to multiverse Bukaki again. Like that's what
and
they
I think that Kevin lost that battle because there's
I know,
rumors
I
that
know.
Null,
I couldn't think of another term, and so I went with the most egregious term I could think of in my mind. And
Do you know what that
Give me
is?
a
yes, I
multiverse.
do. But
Oh.
apparently that's all Sony wants is just fucking multiverse all over the place.
Oh god.
Multiverse
Uh,
all over the fans.
You know, I'm just tired of it, man. Like beating it with a dead horse.
They're trying to tie all their stuff into
Or beating the
MCU.
horse to death. I don't know why I changed that saying around. I don't know. I don't know why they're bringing Null in. Like, isn't if I recall correct, I may be wrong on this, but isn't Null the one who makes the fucking sword that
Which
Gore the
also
God Butcher?
appeared,
No,
yes, it did.
it's
Yep,
like-
it did.
yes.
It's in that,
Right?
it's in
Like,
that movie. Yes,
that's
it
the
did,
sword's
yep.
origin is Null.
Yep.
Like, come on, man.
Yep.
Are you serious?
And they have
Like,
Andy
what-
Simakis
what-
playing
What are
Null.
you doing? What are you doing?
Yo no entiendo.
Listen, Sony is just like, we want a cash grab. Wait,
Let me see.
pull it up because it's going slow on mine. Please. I hope Venom: The Last Dance will be a success for Sony Pictures. They need to win besides Bad Boys, Ride or Die. There's a love-hate relationship with Sony right now. I'll let you know, Kevin, with me, because it's like,
I think that
I
they're
want movies
great.
to do well. I do. But Sony ends up doing this. They'll do well, and then all of a sudden they'll see a fan, and then they'll stick their dick in a fan thinking it's a good idea sometimes. It's not a good idea.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, did you not see Madam Web? I avoided it. I avoided it. And I saw.
I feel like I just want to watch Madam Web so we can shit on it live. That's all I want to do. Like if it's the three of us, I just
Oh,
want to
thank
watch
you.
it so we can be like, yo, this is
Oh,
bullshit, and we can just watch it.
It was
You know?
so
I
bad.
put it up on YouTube. Put it
I
up on
definitely watched
YouTube.
it. And it was so bad.
I mean, what's her name has no idea what the hell she's doing. Sydney Sweeney literally took that role as a bargaining chip for Sony to go into something else. Like that movie's such trash.
It was
So-
so
so-
bad.
You got a Spanish Spider-Man, whoever that dude is.
Oh
Her mom was
my
killed in the
God.
rainforest while
Apparently,
studying
I think
spiders.
he's dubbed in the movie. I think they dubbed his lines.
Oh,
I
it
don't
was
have
so
mine.
bad.
I don't have
I don't
mine
have
either.
those.
No, Pong still has those.
I
Pong
think
can
did he
keep
send it
them.
to Law?
I did
I
not.
don't know.
I did not get the poster, but I took the time to watch the shit, and it was extremely bad. And
I'm
you
just
know,
saying,
I
Sony
usually
doesn't-
enjoy
Sony gets-
the most
Sony-
of Sony movies.
Sony gets greedy. I think that's my problem.
Yeah,
with them,
I think that's
is
what
that,
it is.
Like,
They-
that, like if they just handed the reins over to Marvel and was like, "Here, make whatever movie you want, but we still want production rights, so we still get the majority of the cash. And just make a better movie, and we'll stick to making the Spider-Verse movies." Everyone
you know
would
who
be
it
happy.
is? I think it's the producer behind those
It's
movies.
ego.
because
It's
that
this producer ego to think you can create
Yeah.
something good and you can't.
But this producer is tied to a lot of properties that end up being very bad. I think he's also tied to the Borderland movie, which did bad. He's tied to a lot of stuff that he's just like, yeah, I have the rights for this. I'm going to produce it, and and if you look at that's how a lot of the Spider-Man franchise.
I think Gladiator 2 will make money. I think Wicked was going to make money, and it may still make money, but I think the controversy with the AI image is really turning some people off from how she, in her reaction to the AI image or the AI fan art. I do think Gladiator, though, I think Gladiator 2 is going to make money in its first weekend, and then it's going to live or die by its ratings.
Yeah. It's gonna be about the first
because
reaction from that
that's
weekend.
what it's gonna be. It's gonna be totally because it's gonna get that first weekend reaction. It's the sequel to Gladiator 2. It's a Ridley Scott movie. Like you're gonna get people to go to see it, and then depending on how it actually reviews will determine how well it does. Wicked. I mean, I had no intention of seeing Wicked. I'll watch it like at home just to say I saw it. But I do think like this whole thing with the actress who's playing the Wicked Witch of the West getting all pissed off about them editing the image to look more like the art from the Broadway play, and her like saying it was horrible and offensive, and people are like, you're taking this out of line, like you're being really turning some people
I don't
off.
follow any of that. I'm totally going to watch the movie.
No. I still think people are going to watch the movie, but I know like people are like, yo, I was going to watch this movie, but now you're acting all crazy about this, and it was not a big deal. Someone just made the image that y'all did look exactly like the image from the Broadway play. No one was trying to be offensive or take away your identity. Someone was just doing a fan art. And like, so like, that's what I'm saying. So I think where Gladiator 2 doesn't have any press, it's just Gladiator 2. You know,
It's going to be
like,
about that first weekend.
I think it's going to be, I think it lives and dies by the first weekend.
I mean, that's how it's been general for most movies too. It's just that, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to be about
all
those
press
first
is good
reactions.
press.
Yes, it is.
See it. Sure.
Listen, Eric
I mean-
Bischoff wrote the book "Controversy Creates Cash."
I don't know if Borderlands had that controversy because it went
No, it
straight
didn't.
to
It went
fucking.
straight to
It went straight
streaming.
to rental.
I feel bad. They had it's, and the thing is this: they had a golden cast. It's just that it was just a bad script, and someone leaked it on YouTube too because it was bad. I saw the first few minutes. I was just like, this is bad. This is a very bad movie. It's like I could see why a lot of people would be pissed off paying for this. It's like,
I'm sorry, movie tickets are way too expensive to be seeing shitty movies like this.
I would see
and like,
Rawhead
and that's
Records.
coming from the fact that I live in the sticks of South Jersey, right? And a movie, you know, the matinees aren't even under $10 anymore. So I can imagine living into being back in New York and going to buy movie tickets, which were like stupid.
What say you,
Yeah.
Val?
I'm going to watch them.
In theater?
Yep. I'm going to see Wicked. I've seen Wicked twice on Broadway.
Okay.
And I enjoy it. So I'm definitely going to watch
Did you see the original run? Did you see the original run?
No. I saw it maybe a couple years after the first run. But I've seen it twice, and so I'm going to watch it. I don't
like. I want to see it.
about-
I just was like, I want to see it. I figured it's just the thing to watch. You know, but like,
Yeah, I'm going to theaters
like,
to see.
you know, it wasn't one of those movies where like I'm gonna see it in theaters. It was like I'll watch this on streaming. And then same thing for Gladiator 2. I was just like, I don't know why we need this.
Yeah, that's one I don't care for. Don't think we need in any way. Will I watch this? Probably not one I would go to the movies to see. It seems interesting, but not really. I don't know. Oh.
Got a Kevin question. Question for Kevin.
I have not seen the Menendez brothers stuff, but if it goes the same route as the Jeffrey Dahmer, then yes. And also depends on what category it's in, because I don't even know what TV show dramas that can compete against it. Because I knew like last year Shogun was going to win almost everything, and The Bear wins comedy, even though The Bear isn't a comedy. And I love The Bear; it's a fantastic show. Is not a comedy.
It is not comedy.
Is not a comedy, and all the comedies that it goes against that lose are being done a disservice, because there were shows they were going up against, like What We Do, Only Murders in the Building, which should be winning Emmys, and everyone on that cast should be winning Emmys. What We Do in the Shadows, people should be winning Emmys in that show, and The Bear is just being put in as a comedy just to win Emmys. But for the Menendez brothers, I'm not sure. I think it depends on what else comes out that is a drama, but usually Ryan Murphy tends to, all of Ryan Murphy's stuff, he tends to get something. I'm sure they may even put the Aaron Hernandez stuff up.
Also,
Aaron Hernandez, I started watching that. That's an interesting.
It's good. Me and my wife feel like it's like it doesn't need to be 10 episodes. Like
I just started it and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good. And the dude who plays Aaron is really good. But we just like it doesn't feel like it needs to be 10 episodes, and it feels like I'm just waiting as I watch because we're watching it. But he plays it, he does it really good, and like the what they're trying to do.
I've been watching the Vince McMahon. I'm up to the 5th episode right now. The Vince McMahon documentary. There's a lot
that had the disclaimer in front of it.
Yeah, Because that was all the interviews
What was
before
the
all
disclaimer?
the allegations. Man, they
What
go.
was the disclaimer?
Well, Vince McMahon was outed from his company because of sexual assault allegations, and it's like when he sold the company to TKO, and then all the sexual allegations and everything came out, and the lawsuits, they had him step down from the company, like forced him out, like he no longer is involved with wrestling anymore.
Right, we know
Like,
this though.
No, but I'm sure the documentary was made, and I'm sure the documentary was supposed to be made like in a good light of him, right? In a history of and all that other stuff.
No, but it
And
also
like
sheds
we don't
it also
support
sheds
his
some stuff
behavior,
over-
haha.
Yeah, but it also sheds some stuff over the years. Like, like there was one episode they were talking about his competition with WCW. Then he was like, they're trying to put like the way is like, oh, they're trying to put a family out of business, small business owner and all that. They get into that, but then someone goes, you did that with the territories, man. You took their talent, gave them higher contracts to destroy the territories. WCW was just doing the same thing. You just got mad because they were taking your talent. Yeah. The other one too was the steroid allegations. They covered that, and that Hogan was one of the star witnesses, and how also too at one point they were trying to Jesse Ventura was trying to form a wrestlers union, but Hogan went to McMahon, told them that they're trying to form a union, and that backfired. Damn. It's a lot of stuff that's like
Snitch ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hogan's not liked. Hogan is not.
I could imagine.
He is not a liked person. So Jesse Ventura still hates him. Let me rewind the tape an hour to Val saying, "I find that life is so short. I don't want to waste time on things I don't like. I'd rather watch something I enjoy." Now she said, "Watch Madam Web."
Yes, and you know why I watched it? Because I enjoy Marvel movies.
Sony or bust.
I enjoy Marvel movies, period. If it has the Marvel stamp, I will watch it. It does not matter.
Val, will you watch Howard the Duck, the original Howard the Duck movie? It's a Marvel movie.
It doesn't have the Marvel stamp on it, does it?
I've seen that. I had it on VHS. I've seen that a million times.
Val is a diehard. That's it. Can't. You see the original Punisher movie with Dolph Lundgren?
Yes. They used to give it on Channel 11 all the time.
Okay.
If it belongs to Marvel, I watch it.
He's a diehard.
Period.
Yeah.
We'll watch it.
I love it. That's it.
So what we got here from Kevin.
That's never a waste.
All right. Do you think Mufasa Lion King is going to make $1 billion even with competition from Sonic? I don't think so.
No.
I think Sonic is going to rack in all the holiday cash.
I think people want to see Sonic.
People want to see Sonic.
I don't think anyone asked for the Mufasa movie.
No one asked for Mufasa. No one asked for this, whatever this revisionist history.
Sounds a big Lion King fan.
Of whatever the hell they're doing with Mufasa being found and then Scar having a people and then somehow Mufasa gets. They're really just trying to make light that Mufasa took something from Scar when Scar should just be is a jealous brother like in fucking Hamlet. That's it. I don't need
the second brother. Period.
I don't need any of that. So I think that's garbage. Hold on. I do think Sonic 3 is going to bring in all the cash. Also, with the fact that you brought in John Wick as Shadow, 100%.
Yes. Yes.
So do you think by the end of that movie that Mufasa is going to leave him scarred?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Also, if you didn't know, Scar's name is Taka, and if you look it up, that's Swahili for garbage.
Oh, good to know.
Because his name was Taka in a book that came out in the 90s, and he found that it's garbage or trash or some shit. And I'm gonna look that up just to make sure I'm not just giving y'all just some false information.
He was a garbage baby.
Yes, it means waste.
Damn. His daddy thought he was a waste. That's messed up. Emotional scars.
Yeah. So I'm not. That is definitely a movie I'm not going to see in theater. I will watch on Disney Plus.
Absolutely.
Just to say I saw it and to see what it is. But I will not watch it, especially after I got burned from that travesty that was that movie, the live action, or not live action, but you know what I mean, of The Lion King.
It wasn't that bad.
It was bad. Shut up. It was bad.
I enjoyed the live action one, actually.
It was bad. Beyonce was trash. She sucked. She should not have been Nala. Then for some reason we got rid of the Scar song to then bring it back as spoken poetry, which was also terrible. It just didn't feel good. I did not like it. The only good thing of that thing was Mufasa, obviously, and Billy Eichner and Seth Rogen were incredible.
That's Simone and Pumbaa.
Yes, and John Oliver as Zazu was also perfect. So like, and I enjoyed Donald Glover as Simba, but like I was not happy with that movie.
I enjoyed it.
They call him Simba. He was so awesome.
Thank you, Hugo. I will cite my sources. I don't need to be fact checked. I can just cite my own sources and fact check myself. And if I'm wrong, it's okay.
The internet's gonna have a storm and a field day if you're wrong, and you're like, no. It happens. It happens.
You know. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was fun. That was a little side tangent.
Yeah, we went totally left. Fuck
I mean, the Agatha is good, but like the big deal from those 3 episodes was the Billy stuff. Like, call a spade a spade. It was Billy, and then these next 3 weeks will be solid. And we'll see how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
it should end next week. Mm-hmm. We get episode tomorrow, and then we get 2 episodes next week.
Oh, we got 2 episodes
and
next
that's
week?
it.
Oh, that's dope.
They do 2
episodes
because it's the day before Halloween.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn, Halloween is next week.
I know.
I got my costume.
How did that happen so quickly?
Life.
I hate this.
Life. It's life, man.
Also, this weather makes no sense. Because it's been like fucking 40 degrees in the morning, and then it's 80 degrees in the afternoon.
Yes. Fucking sweater weather in the morning. Weather.
It is wild.
Hey, bro.
It is wild. Like I'm still able to do stuff for my lawn because these temperature variations are ridiculous.
Listen, Willow looks at me confused. She's like, dude, it was cold this morning. Why the fuck is it hot right now? This is mad at me. Like,
yes, I put the furnace on like 2 days ago, and then now it hasn't been on. So I don't know.
So next week's our Halloween episode.
Anymore.
Yes,
I'm not gonna be here.
Why? Should be here
because I refuse to watch it. I don't care for it at all.
Doesn't seem like it's scary. It's not scary.
So you don't like any Halloween movies?
A mí no me importa.
You don't like any
Hocus Pocus.
Halloween Town, shit like that?
Hocus Pocus. Yep. Give me that. Give me the fun, nice stuff.
So bring us your Hocus Pocus report.
No.
How about Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin?
Anything good.
The Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin.
Yes, anything
30
good.
minutes is good.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Beetlejuice 2 was good. I enjoyed Beetlejuice 2.
I haven't seen it yet.
That you can watch and bring it up.
I don't care for it.
Really?
Actually,
Oh, I thought that would have been up your alley.
I thought that was a movie that we didn't need.
No. You're right. It's 100%. We don't need it, but it's also, but like, it's not bad. Like that's what I don't like. So like this, kind of like this Gladiator 2 movie, right?
Exactly. That's one I don't.
We don't need it, but if it's good, then it's okay. Like Top Gun Maverick has no business being as good as it is.
Okay.
Like I gotta see it. I still gotta see it.
It has like no.
I heard a lot of good things.
Business.
Everybody says that they've seen that movie.
Top Gun Maverick is like it's just chef's kiss of a 20 year later sequel. Like, you know, I will say this though: Tom Cruise don't make no bad movies.
I was just gonna say that.
If he's involved, he's like fine wine. Those movies get better with age. Okay, like every Mission Impossible has been better than the one before.
Right. Exactly.
You know.
Speaking of me, do we need another? Hugo?
hold on. I'll
Que
say
te
this.
calle, hombre,
I'll say
because
this.
we always need a Marvel movie.
No. We didn't really need one with Kang at the helm, but now because Doctor Doom is here, we 100% need one. You know, we also haven't had an Avengers movie since 2019. We've gone through a full pandemic.
Ooh, Hugo,
and 2 elections since an Avengers movie. So I think we could see another Avengers movie.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. And give me more. And I can't wait till we start. First of all, if they give me Avengers versus X-Men, my life is fulfilled.
Okay. You understand that ain't happening until like 2032.
Exactly. My life will then be fulfilled.
You know?
Love you, Hugo. No, I need everything Marvel. Marvel will always be the thing for me. The thing. So.
I think it's funny because like how a lot of people resonate with Marvel.
I'm buying a whole new shelf just because I need that Marvel X-Men expansion.
It's not that big.
Only will give me more excuses to get.
It's not that big.
It's giving more excuses to get more Lego.
No, but it's not that big. No, that's like a major thing. It's not that big. And like
I have nowhere to put it.
It's like a sizable set, but if you compare it to the Home Alone house, it's not that big.
No, the Home Alone house is huge. The Simpsons house is huge. I have the Simpsons house.
Oh, you do? That's one of those sets that if you have that shit in fucking box and wrapped, that thing can is a mortgage payment.
I built that shit. What the fuck? No.
I'm just saying.
If I was that smart back then, that was the very first big Lego set that I bought.
No, it's I really because when they retire sets that are that popular, those sets make money.
It is.
It is absolutely. Yeah.
It is.
We already know. In my world, it makes perfect sense, and it gives me more of an excuse to buy more Legos.
Whenever I'm saving up. I have $200 of Vmac points. That's either going to the D&D Dragon Castle or to one of the 2 big Lord of the Rings sets. I will eventually have all 3. I just don't know when.
I think I want that Rivendell.
Rivendell's beautiful, but I want Barad-dûr.
If I start going into Lord of the Rings sets, I'm gonna need all the Lord of the Rings sets. You know what I mean?
There's only 2.
I know, but now there's only 2.
It's the collector.
And then give me like 6 months, they come out with another one. I'm like, fuck, I need that too.
So we're waiting for Castle Hyrule, so Val can add it to the Zelda collection.
Castle Hyrule will be good. Temple of Time.
Hyrule. Oof. Oh my gosh.
They made you like some of the other stuff they're doing, like some of the other collaborations that they do. Or like a buildable
Wednesday
they started the Wednesday. They started the Wednesday collaboration.
Yeah, and the Nightmare Before Christmas. No.
Lego just has it all.
Lego is like revolutionized everything.
It's just plastic.
I remember.
Crack. Actually, that isn't plastic crack. Plastic crack. They say plastic crack is actually Warhammer. Warhammer is plastic crack.
Oh, I heard.
Because
I was like, that's a hobby I don't need to get into.
No, and the only reason why is because of how like expensive the fucking kits are. But you still gotta fucking break it apart, build it, glue it, build it, paint it. But like, it's the joke in the community that's like literally plastic crack. And you got people who have like trays and boxes of the sprues, plastic crack.
But don't worry, balance of D&D, like it's gonna happen. We're trying to get that D&D game together.
I would probably say that Lego's probably like plastic cocaine. You know?
Yeah. I don't. No, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Like I literally look at my fucking
No, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to look at it. I was going to look it up. Nope. I X'd out the browser.
You know D&D has little figures too that you can put together.
No. Yeah. Nope.
I
don't want to do it.
I have minifig paints in my house. Was that your Kyber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My D&D character was printed.
Just adding on to the hobbies.
I don't want to do it. I don't want any more hobbies. I don't want it.
It's like knocking on her door, like
it's fine.
Hey,
I've gone. I'm literally all I do now is work, see my family, and read my books. That's all I do. That's all I do. Bad. I'm like eating through these 1,000+ page books, just going through.
It's good. Yeah. It's good. It's a good thing. That's my.
I'm on like Goodreads now and adding like all the books I've read. You know, so I have a record.
Goodreads?
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, next week's the Halloween episode. The Val doesn't want to join us with guys.
No.
Beetlejuice.
No.
She can rent it for like $5.
No. No, Lokira. I have to charge my keyboard. My keyboard's dying on me.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, Val. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
No. Exactly.
Excelsior. So yeah, next week's Halloween. So have fun with Halloween, everybody. Halloween. Share them Halloween pictures. We definitely want to see them.
Yes.
Post it in the chats and everything. If you want to send it to us, send it to the nerdsaround@gmail.com. Send us your best Halloween pictures. So we'll put them on. I mean, not next week. I mean, if you happen to go somewhere this weekend, definitely. I mean, I'll put that in there because that'll be fun. See people's.
What is
Everything's working slow. Anyway, yeah, the nerdsaround@gmail.com. So, God damn it, everything's working slow over here, motherfucker.
Also, if you don't do that, you can also tag us on our Instagram. I guess I don't know.
Yep, that'll work too.
Who has that?
What?
You don't need to email. You just tag us.
Yeah, just tag us.
That works too because we live in a day and age where you don't need to email.
That part.
Anyway, friends, we'll see you next week as 3 of us, not 4 of us, come back and discuss. I believe, what the fuck was it called? Let me go back into our chat.
Whatever.
Edge Markiplier's Edge's Sleep. Wait, do I need to pay for this? Because I'm not paying for it.
If we got to pay for it, we're gonna call it Audible.
Oh no, it's on Prime.
See what I mean?
Val may watch it.
I can watch it on. I can watch it. It means I can watch it. I'm like, yeah.
No, Lokira.
Anyway.
It's 6 episodes and it's 20 minutes each. All right, cool.
Oh, it's a series?
Even 20 minutes.
It's a whole lot of time.
It's 2 hours.
That's time.
Okay, Val, you watch shitty things sometimes.
I don't watch anything shitty. I watch everything good.
Edge's Sleep. It's on Prime Video. It's a project that Markiplier had made. I think it was like an audio drama.
Law's been very excited.
Law's been really about it, and so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna talk about that next week.
Yep, that's gonna be
20 minutes, including opening and closing credits. So it depends if they do opening credits. So maybe 15 minutes of content an episode. 17 minutes if you're feeling lucky.
If you're feeling lucky.
You know, might be as long as Madam Web. Who knows?
Do you know? It could be longer, actually.
It's Morbin time.
And with that, we bid you guys a wonderful, fair night. If you got any Halloween plans this weekend, have fun, enjoy, eat candy. This has been the Nerds Around.
Be safe. Check for needles in your candy. Check for was it no, not needles. Razor blades. Is that what they told us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Check
no open wrappers.
No open wrappers. Don't go to houses with no decorations. What else?
Back when I was young, we didn't go trick or treating. My mom would just buy us a bag of candy.
Yep.
Oh, that sucked.
Yep.
Yeah,
No, after a certain age, no, we did do some pre-circuitry.
Be worried of gang initiation night. You know, like all the things they told us about.
Watch out
stay
for
away
from
eggs. Yep.
Toilet paper to people's houses.
Oh, you look for candy. All right, you go do you.
There's candy in my needles.
Yeah. So we're doing our Halloween thing next week. After that, we'll be finishing up with Agatha. And then the week after that, I believe Vox Machina should be done, and then we can just discuss all 12 episodes of Vox Machina, or 9 episodes of Vox Machina, and that should be done. Leading us into the holiday season.
I've got some catching up to do because I haven't watched a single episode of Vox Machina.
You go do that.
Whose fault is that?
Oi, mate, you go do that. I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
No, whoa, what the fuck is that? That is so
It's terrible.
I know.
Yeah,
What's
so,
horrendous?
You know, we got the 30th. Yep. So the 30th Halloween. Then we make sure, and then on next Tuesday after that, we make sure democracy still stands. And then after that, I'll be in California. And then after that, we'll talk about, we'll see what we got. Anyway, so
we might all burn in hell.
We'll see you all next week, except Val. And then we'll find you all again in the next one. I will be driving. So that should be fun because I have an event on Tuesday. So we're driving. It'll be Tone on the road instead of Tone from across the hall. Tone down in the basement. Oh, yes. That's another one. Don't flash your headlights at people whose headlights aren't on at night. Yes, because that could be gang initiation. They can follow you. Yes.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, and kill you.
So you mean they're not
Gen Z kids don't know what the fuck we had to deal with.
So they're not trying to follow me to tell me about my Lord and Savior?
They're adults now. Gen Alpha.
Listen.
Gen Z still don't know, though.
No, people don't know. Anyway, there's been nerds around. You guys have a wonderful night. Val, keep typing. Tone, keep toning. And y'all have a good night.
And you keep misspeaking.
Oh, I will.
Good night. All right, that was fun.
My keyboard stopped working. I can't type anything.
I like chat interaction, but this Kevin dude was just throwing us random shotgun questions.
That was fun.
Kevin?
Yeah. I don't know who that guy is.
I don't know, but if someone finds us randomly on YouTube and wants to, I don't know. I think Jay was on last week, right?
I don't think so.
We had someone from last week during the Vox Machina episode.
Could be.
I guess they.
Yeah, making little mini Lego cars.
I don't know what I did with mine.
Bless you.
We're still on.
No, stream end.
You sure?
No, we're still on.
Why is it not?